spin it, it's a fan on the ceiling. I get it, I don't want to seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now I'll pour that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane over stadiums. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a baby with.
If you got your babysitter, put your hands up. If you want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no if and buts or maybes, this your anthem. Yeah. That's who's got up.
At this point, like I'm begging. If I gotta fight for love, then
We've got NBA basketball. In store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Harden's shot is good. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. And to Antetokounmpo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And so it's Milwaukee now. Harden, that's good. Here's White. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Harden gets the bucket. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo taking his last shot. And Harden with the stuff.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
In for Milwaukee, number 5, Jeremiah Fears.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Fears' shot is off. Rockets trail. It's Giannis with the drive. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name the Freak.
Here's Fears. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Eason, the screen. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Milwaukee in the lead. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Murray, good.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Murray. Sweet little floater.
Such a crafty finisher. Murray is good at sizing up defenses and then just crushing them with that floater.
Jackson misses. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Turner. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chang. The three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trailed by 3. Smith on the wing. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Jang. Up in time. The shot misses. James Harden getting it done for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of...
16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Jang. It's rebounded by Houston. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Smith, no luck. So it's the Bucks now. Back to Allen. A 3-ball. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For 3, Smith. Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Jang. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Smith. Trying to find Whitmore. Gets it to him. To the middle. Here's Williams. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
So good off the glass. Smith Jr. with the putback. Got to put a body on this man.
Harden with it. Now Smith defending. And finished off by Jang.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
George with no one around. Nailed from three-point land.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
Pass to Jang. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Stolen by Miles. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Smith for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Harden, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Smith right side. Williams double team. Back to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And you gotta love the focus there by Smith Jr. Instead of just taking the foul, he focuses all the way through and finishes and gets the and one.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Screen by Allen. Here he goes. And it's Miles with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. "51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fears with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Trains the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Fires the three. Fears' shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Eason gets a wide open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Here's Murray. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden attacking. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And both free throws good for White.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
On offense, here are the Rockets. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. McKee for 3. Cans it from downtown. McKee's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson down low. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Bucks trail by 3. Vassell left side. Fires the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Giannis. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Covington. Here's Harden. Big time jam from James Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Pass to Whitmore. A three-pointer, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Jang, and he converts the layup. Jang's got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Harden right side. Harden finishing inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to George. And stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Harden. He's got 17. The Rockets pull it in. .46 seconds left to play in the third.
I'd like to see that PG getting after it.
And so Harden will bring it up for Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And here's Vassell from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. Outside, George. From deep. Rebound by Jang.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Rockets trail by 5. Now Whitmore in the corner. George with it. Back to Whitmore. Smith wide open. He nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Harden up top. Pass to Miles.
Oh, my! Whoa! Never seen it.
Oh.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Harden outside. Pass to Jang. 6 to shoot. Here's Miles. And it's Miles with the jam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Down low, it's stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. To the wing on the left. To the paint. To take the lead. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 1.
There's a quiet tenacity about Smith. He just continues to outgrind his opponent.
Drills it from outside. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Miles Turner. And he hits from 17.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Vassell for 3. Knocks down the 3.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Now here's McKee. Can't get it to go. And good that time.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Rockets trail by 7. It's Giannis with the drive. Here's Smith. Giannis left side. All sorts of time. No good there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce. There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Cleared away by George. The Rockets trail. Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Smith. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Eason. Yeah, that goes in. And so Harden will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a one-point game. .34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. Just 4 to shoot. Into the lane. It's Harden on the take.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Eason. Antetokounmpo outside. Smith. And the 3 misses. To tie it up. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate and